everyone, so I'm here today to do a book review. Today I'm going to be reviewing an R.L Stine book. He is my favorite author. I absolutely love all of his books. And today I'm going to be reviewing the R.L Stine Fear Street book called The Stepsister. And this is one of the newer covers. They redesigned the covers of the Fear Street books because they wanted, because these were written, you know, I think in the 90s or something, and so they wanted to make them appeal to more readers nowadays by updating the covers. You can see on the back the other covers of the new books. This is not what they look like when they first came out. They've redid the covers just to kind of catch the eyes of newer, younger readers to kind of, you know, get their attention. So yeah, first when I saw this I was like, what? Because usually R.L Stine's book covers are illustrated kind of like this, but they've redesigned them somewhat recently, I suppose. So yeah, anyways, I wanted to review this book. I read it in about a week while I was at work. When I didn't have anything to do, I would just read it. And like when I was on break, I would read it. And so yeah, I'll just read the back to you. Just so you guys know, when I do my book reviews, it is spoilers, so you guys will be finding out, well, kind of what happens somewhat, just because it means a book review, kind of like, you know. Anyways, the back says, Emily wants to like her new stepsister, but it hasn't been easy as soon as Jessie moves in. She takes over Emily's room, steals Emily's clothes, and lies to everyone. Then Emily picks up Jessie's diary and learns a horrifying secret. Is Jessie really capable of murder? Emily tries to tell her parents, but no one believes her. So it's up to Emily to expose the real Jessie, if she can stay alive. So basically, this is just like, it's just a really good book. When I first started reading it, it's about this girl named Emily. It's her and her sister Nancy and her mom. And they kind of live there. Their dad died. Emily's dad died. And I'm going to explain how he died. So this is a spoiler. They were on a boat, and she had, I think they were drinking coffee or something, and she had a thermos, and she dropped the thermos, and her dad reached in to grab it. He fell into the water and died. Anyway, so Emily has felt somewhat guilty and responsible for her father's death, but you know, she got over it. Anyways, so yeah. So her mom, Emily's mom, remarried this man. What was his name? I don't remember his name. Oh, Mr. Wallner. Okay, so Emily's mom married this guy named Mr. Wallner who had a son and a daughter. Jessie was his daughter. The son's name, what was the son's name? I've already started a new book, so that's why I can't remember off the top of my head. I think his name is Max. Anyways, so the new stepdad to Emily has a daughter named Jessie and a son named Max, I believe his name is. So now Nancy and Emily have two new siblings, step-siblings, and yeah, so basically Jessie moves in to Emily's room and chaos happens. She rips her teddy bear. She's crazy. Sorry, she's crazy, and it is just like a mess. And slowly Emily thinks that Jessie is trying to murder her, and she reads about in Jessie's diary that Jessie had killed this girl, and she's like, oh my gosh, I'm sharing a room with a murderer. Her dog dies. The stepbrother ends up stealing something, so they think that he is crazy. And yeah, it's just, I'm not going to spoil any more of the book, just I already kind of have, but it is such an intense book, and you'll literally be like this. Like, this is how I was when I was on break. I was just like carrying around my book, holding my book, people snatching my book from me. Seriously, does that happen to you guys? Like, whenever I'm in public reading a book, like, well, like if I know them or whether I don't know them, like some guys will just like grab my book and like, oh, what are you reading? Do you want this book? Catch it, you know, like, so annoying. Anyways, so yeah, this book is amazing, and at the end, you will never guess who is the actual killer. I was like, oh my gosh, like I wasn't expecting that. It was intense, and the killer was crazy, and I never expected it. Yeah, so I definitely recommend the Stepsister book. On a kind of star 1 to 5 stars, I'd probably give this probably 4.5 or a 5. I just really liked it. R.L Stine is just bomb, and yes, I love him. I tweet him all the time on Twitter, and he tweets me back, so it's pretty amazing. But he's just a really good author. I love the books. There's never anything like offensive in them, and he's just a really great author. And so if you're looking for a new kind of suspense horror-ish type book that's not too gruesome or scary, I definitely recommend this for probably, what ages would I recommend this for? Probably ages 14 or 15 and up. But anyways, so yeah, it's crazy, and she has a boyfriend in here, and she thinks the boyfriend's falling for Jesse, and it's crazy. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this book review. If you want me to do more book reviews, please definitely give this a thumbs up. I hope this wasn't too big of a spoiler. Obviously, you guys know when I do book reviews, they are spoilers because I just can't help myself and I have to share stuff. But I didn't share the whole story, so if you're still interested, go and read it. It is just amazing. Okay, bye guys.